What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Uniques. Now, before I get started, I'm going to be that e-beggar dude. If you're enjoying these videos, please do me a favor and subscribe. I was looking at my analytics earlier. I had literally 97% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. I'll be real, I just want to hit 500. So, I mean, if you look over and it's at 500 or above and you don't want to sub, don't worry about it. But please, for the love of God, please subscribe. For my own mental health, please subscribe. Anyways, today we have a staff. This is a war staff. It's called Warmth of Ash. So I'm a sorceress, but I'm actually usually a lightning source or even a cold source, but I'm never a fire source. This one doesn't excite me as much as it would if I was a fire source. I'm sure there are some people out there who play as fire sources, and you might enjoy this one. So let's get into the affixes. We got +5 to fire skills. That is just ungodly amounts of plus skills on one item. That is great, amazing. I love it. If I was a fire source, I'd probably be so happy right now. And also adds 24 to 65 damage. This one has two-handed damage of 36 to 93. Not that that's really important, considering the fact that you're probably not going to be out there swinging your melee weapon and trying to hurt a bunch of monsters out there with your weapon by hitting them. But good enough. Adds 75 to 100 fire damage, which does apply to your skills. So obviously that's not just when you hit someone with the staff, that's going to be with your skills as well. You get +2 to energy shield, which is a good way to put energy shield on this character if you're not running with energy shield. I don't know why you wouldn't be. That's probably one of the best skills in the game. So I really think if you're not using energy shield as a sorceress, I don't know what you're doing. But if you don't have it, at least you get +2 to it. Gives you fire resist of +65%, which is also great. It's almost all the fire res you need. So if you add that with the Anya quest, that means you have 95 fire resistance by the time you get to hell. This also has +16 cold absorb, which is really cool too. Having that on this item is interesting to me, considering the fact that usually you're not going to be having a affix on something with fire on it to also include something with ice on it. So for it to have +16 cold absorb, that's pretty cool. It actually makes sense physically if you think about it, right? Because fire kind of negates cold, but then again, cold can negate fire. But anyways, I'm just saying, I think it could be a good thing to have on this. +50% to damage to undead. That really isn't all that high, but it's still pretty good. All in all, yeah, this is an amazing war staff to have on a fire source. Just the 5 to skills alone is great. I would not use this if I'm playing a Nova sorceress, or if I am playing a Blizzard source. I definitely wouldn't be using this. But if you are out there and you like the fire source, then this is the weapon for you. So go ahead, go find it, get it, and beat the crap out of some monsters with it. It's got a requirement level of 40, which isn't too bad. You're probably not even going to find this until you get into hell. Maybe you can find this by getting it somewhere in Nightmare. You could. This rolled as a normal version of the weapon, and just so you know, there are ways that you can actually upgrade your uniques to exceptional and then elite. I might actually do that if I were you. If you're in hell and you're a fire source and you find this, I think your best bet would be to actually go ahead and just use that upgrade recipe and make it so that it's even better than it is right now. So yeah, everyone take it easy, and I will be back shortly. Later.